Hi everyone, this is Kendra Crow, your instructor for Literature 202, and I wanted to take a moment today to discuss with you how to submit your part 2 of your um, discussion boards that you'll be doing throughout the course. If you haven't taken Literature 201, this might be a new system for you. So I just wanted to kind of briefly go through this and show you how to submit your part 2 of this discussion board. So what I've done here is I've posted a part 1, which you would have done in week 2, to our Brightspace discussion board. So I'm using discussion board 2.22 on the meaning of tradition, and this in the discussion board here. This is what it would look like as you if you're in the discussion board itself. So here it is, discussion 2.2. Here's the description for the part 1, and here's the description for the part 2. So this would be what you would be doing in week 3. So this is for the part 2. So if I scroll down here, you are not going to want to start a new thread. That would be for part 1. For part 2, you're going to reply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Sally's part 1 post here. So that's me. I'm posting as Sally. And this is just a nice part 1 post, an example of a part 1 post that's answers the question fully. So talks about how Diary of a Madman and the 13th Night both have negative connotations toward tradition. I've decided for my part 2, one of the two part 2 posts that I'm going to post is to Sally here. So I've read her post. I'm inspired by it. I'm going to respond to her with my part 2 post. So I'm not creating a new thread. I'm responding. So if I scroll down here, I can reply to the thread. And it'll pop up a box here, and I'm replying to what Sally wrote. And I'm just going to copy and paste in here what I've done already. Let me open this up a little bit more and go to the top. So this would be an example of a nice, of a good part 2 post. And I don't know why this isn't showing up better here. Anyway, I can read it to you, but it's this, I'm sorry. So what I would do for a part 2 post is I would respond first to what Sally had said, and then I will do what it says up here in the original instructions for part 2, which is to respond to the original poster, respond to the part 2 prompt, and then use citations, either quotations or paraphrases in my post. So let me read it to you since this isn't showing up exactly. It says, great point, Sally, and I'm especially struck by Oseki's words in the 13th Night regarding her suffering and her feeling that she can't go on another day. So that's my responding to the original poster. So I'm saying something that's responding to what the original poster had originally stated. And then it goes on, this is a poignant statement, and I think we can draw a parallel between her feelings and those of Chandra in Punishment, who would rather die than continue the suffering she is enduring as a woman trapped in a patriarchal society. So here I am, I'm taking what the person said about the week 2 text, and I'm integrating the week 3 texts into it. So that's where I'm bringing in Chandra from Punishment. In fact, at one point, her words echo Oseki's almost verbatim when she tells the judge regarding her death sentence, "Do what you like, I can't take any more." It is clear in both of these stories that tradition would be something more likely to be supported by the privileged class, in this case, the men in the story's respective societies. We see this too in Notebook of Return to the Native Land, as the privileged members of society, in this case slave-owning white men, attempt to justify this tradition by saying that the Spirit of the Lord is in its acts. Signed, Todd, and then I have my work cited. So what I've done here for the part 2 is I've responded to the original poster. I've responded to the part 2 prompt regarding privilege. So make sure you're reading the part 2 prompt. And then I'm also including citations. Usually it says there's a minimum of 2 citations for this part 2, and that can be split across the 2 different responses that you do, or just included in one, or you can have more than 2, obviously, would be fine as well. So make sure that you're, connecting your support to the text by using citations. And then that's it. So, so that's an example of a well done part 2 post that you'll be doing throughout the course. So the part 2s will be in week 3, week 5, week 7, and week 8. So if you have any questions regarding this, though, please feel free to contact me, and I'd be happy to respond in any way. Oh, and here, sorry, and once I posted, you're able to see my entire post here, so that's good. So remember, it's also a reply, so that's how the part 2 will look in the for your discussion boards. You're not creating a new thread, you're replying to somebody else. So sorry for the rambling. I'm also learning Brightspace right now. But please let me know if you have any questions regarding this. Thanks so much.